Hey there. Is your career of impact not making the impact you wanted? Am I talking to you when I say you're actually living in Washington, D.C., which you always wanted to do, and you're in your field? Maybe it's public policy, you work for the government, you're in national security, you're on the Hill, you're doing lobbying, you work for an NGO, whatever it is, you're in that field you wanted to be in that would make a huge impact on the world, but you're feeling stuck, right? The job you're in doesn't quite make the impact you thought. You're not challenged by it. Or maybe it's been great, but you're ready to advance and you're not seeing those opportunities in that organization. Regardless, you think it's time to make a move and you're just not sure what to do. Maybe your applications aren't getting answered because you want to go up a level and people aren't willing to take that chance on a blind application. You've probably tried networking and people say they'll flag your resume, they'll look out, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe you're falling into that trap of going to networking events and messaging strangers on LinkedIn. That crap doesn't work either. I know all this because I lived all this. When I moved to DC back in 2009, I worked for the Defense Department, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do. And it was interesting, but it just wasn't fulfilling what I wanted. And I was going to grad school at night, going massively into debt, but I was learning what I wanted and I was ready to match those two and I just couldn't make it happen. I would spend 3 years applying to nearly 400 jobs and I would only get 3 interviews. I took the one offer I could and I was more miserable than that. It got so bad that I gave up on my dream of working in national security, international relations, and I went and took a campaign job. I took a massive pay cut because I was just trying to do anything different. But in that time, I learned how to really network. Not LinkedIn messages, not events. I learned how to genuinely, authentically network. And so when that campaign was over, I would land 14 interviews in 12 weeks, and I finally really broke into my field the way I wanted. Like I finally got the job that was so interesting and fascinating, and I was good at it, and I couldn't believe I was doing it. And that was all the way back in 2014. Since then, I've had 2 new jobs. I've thrived in each one and gotten promoted and advanced and been given all these new opportunities because I knew how to network. I knew how to network in a way that would get me these offers, and I knew how to network at work every day. So I would get investment from my colleagues and my superiors and grow and advance. And these were all things I was never taught. The career centers didn't tell me. The online gurus weren't telling me this. I had to learn it the old-fashioned way through much, much failure. That's why I started DC Hopefuls, my big public-facing free Facebook group. But why I want you to pay special attention today is I want you to click the link below. Because you've checked so many boxes. You already are in DC. You're already working in the field you want to be in. You have that huge challenge of trying to advance, to have something more impactful. And that can be a little bit more challenging, right? Maybe you're not feeling quite the anxiety of some of our unemployed or people just starting off might feel, but it's still a big challenge. And that's why I want you to click the link below and check out my private group, Career Investors. It's very, very affordable. It's an amazing private community, and you're going to learn all about how to apply and possibly be a part of this organization so you can learn how to really put a strategy and focus behind your networking so you can get people who are not only invested in helping you, but they kind of get what you want to do. Or even they give you better ideas and they help you shape what actually you should be doing next, but actually then can give you the real opportunities to make it happen. And you might say, hey, I'm shy. Hey, I don't know how to network. All my relationships are through my current job, so I can't talk to them. That's not always true. You might have a million excuses why you think this can't work for you, but I promise I've heard them all, and they can all be overcome with the right strategy and mindset in place. So I want you to click the link below. I made a video below, on the landing page. It's 9 or 10 minutes. You can scroll through, see some of our success stories, and see what it's all about. I think this could really shape and change your life for a very, very low fee, and you'll understand when you hear me out why the fee is so low and why this is such an amazing opportunity. So if you're ready to move on to that more impactful next position and take your career to a new, different type of level, give me 10 more minutes, hear me out. I think it could change your life.